Okay, so it's visible my screen, right?
Yeah, I can able to see you then. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so that IBM Watson application developer, the certification course requires the main things have been documented, and uh, we have to go through it, and again we require some practice actually. Uh, to clear the certification, we don't require to program explicitly and
Hey,
create our applications.
the voice is a little bit breaking.
Okay. Hello. Let me check.
Hello. Yeah, could you please send me once again?
Some voice is not clear.
Okay, you can go ahead.
Hello.
Yeah. Can you hear me? Yeah, the voice is not pretty clear. Yes.
I can hear you.
Yeah, go
Is
ahead
it
now.
audible?
Yeah, now okay. Yes. Yeah, go ahead.
Hello.
Yes,
Yeah,
tell me.
Rahman, you can go ahead. Okay, we both are able to hear you.
Give me a moment, otherwise. Oh, 1 minute.
No,
1 minute.
no. It's fine. You can go ahead.
Give me a moment. Give me a moment.
Okay.
Oh, Rahman, are you able to hear me?
Hello.
Rahman, we are able to hear
Hello.
you. Yeah, we are able to hear you. You can go ahead the session.
Okay. Okay. I thought, I mean, because of the connectivity issue, I was thinking that my broadband or Wi-Fi, I mean, different network, which is good.
No, it's fine. You can
So
go.
okay. So to clear the certifications and to understand what is required in Watson application developer certification program. Uh, okay, so it's required first to understand what is cognitive and how. I mean, there are certain definitions are there is required, like what human like touch, smell, and how it different sense organism how it works together. So and how it computer tries to mimic it. So this is will cover in cognition. Then what is AI? AI in the broad sense is covered in all data science program everywhere. So artificial intelligence, the basic terminology started from 1950, and then the machine learning, the terminology comes because of the some statistical learning has been implemented in such a way that it tries to mature and give us a better result, give us a predictive result, not like the data analytics tool which work on the the past data, just like IBM Cognos is there. So many analytics tools are there. So but those work on the past data. So when we work on the present and predicted data, so those require the machine learning ability to get and train on a sample data and do the predictions. So this is called artificial intelligence, where where the program is given a intelligent system like simple like a human being, not some percentage, let's say, and it tries to behave little bit intelligently, not explicitly programmed. So that will come in the AI. So key components of cognitive system, this is required. So cognitive systems works by understand, reason, learn, and interact. Okay. So these are the four components we'll discuss. So yeah. So next we'll discuss 1 minute. So mine is going a little bit slow network. Yeah. So this is the diagram. Decision, discovery, and engagement. So these are the three things working together to work on the when we design a competence model and we want evidence based to work. So that time we require just a minute. Yeah. So that time we require the three things: the decision, how to make the decision based on the evidence. Evidence-based learning is the that is inspired from human cognition, human cognitive ability. That's why the research has been going on to implement in such a way. Then the engagement is a terminology we have to understand, changing the way the humans and the system interact. Human and systems when interact, like speech to text conversion. Speech is the human and text conversion is the learned by machine using the natural language processing. Then the same thing, the text has been converted from speech, then we can do some analytics on the text and give uh, return some response, right, in a chatbot or something. So that's how decision, engagement, and discovery, these three things come in pictures. So then we'll discuss on the neural networks that is inspired by biological neurons. Neural networks, why it requires and how much it requires in this course. It's like uh, we need to understand few concepts on that. First thing is we'll go by example like how to distinguish between a cat and a dog. Pictures if you upload in the Watson and how we can identify this is a particular species of cat only or dog only. Although if we put an image that is not very much clear and very much uh, clear in the sense that the dog is tall or the cat is very small, if we have a almost similar, how we can do it. So we require mostly here to understand how in Watson we can uh, what are the steps we need to do and get the things done for it. But before that, some concepts is required. What is a neuron and synapse? How the role of synapse in neuron? And when we do on artificial neural networks, that is the concept that is called a deep learning model. And here we have to understand weight and bias because we have to go through several steps to get into a perfect, almost perfect result. That to make sure the weightage is high and it's a dog or it's a cat like that. So, and various approach to neural networks, we'll explain that the forward and backward propagations. So for that forward and backward propagation, the better way to understand is we'll go some theory and some YouTube video here I've put it across. So and gradient descent. Gradient descent is the statistical terms where we try to minimize the error with some gradient curve. So these are the four YouTube video uh, we have to follow on this to learn and it's like and these are the IBM has recommended these four videos. If required, we'll go and check some. If the understanding is still not clear after going through this video, we have to go some others. So this is how gradient descent desimplified. So like this, we have 3 or 4 videos that is been appreciated by IBM to follow this. To that will help to get the concept simplified and answer the questions in certification test. So like these 4 videos, these are almost like one is gradient descent, one is for backward propagation, one for forward propagations. and one for gradient descent, and one is for like whatever we have seen that. And this machine learning concepts is required. Maybe we don't require. I mean, the implementations, like if you work in the Python, how to make a program like a data scientist is not required here, because Watson do a lot of things of data scientist by itself. So here we require the concepts of each. These are all machine learning concepts, supervised, classification, regressions, and these are all come under categories of supervised or unsupervised learning. And then we have artificial neural networks. In supervised and unsupervised, we have some algorithms in place. We have to discuss that. Then this artificial neural networks, whatever I little bit explained earlier, and the cluster analysis, reinforcement learning, these are recommended by IBM for these certification courses. And somehow, why it is recommended? Because these are somehow used internally, and we do not see externally this algorithm in place. When we work with IBM Watson, we do not have to. We don't need to see that this algorithm in the implementation details of this algorithm and how it's getting the response result. So better what it does, if based on the data sample data in CSV format, once we upload it, then it checks on which algorithm works better way. Out of that, uh, let's say if 5 only algorithm is choose and it's work on the training model data. Based on the training model, we choose 5 algorithm, and that it works on the actual data and it gives the best result. So the whole thing, this process is unknown for a developer. That's how we don't require the implementation details. But the conceptually, we have to understand this all the algorithm and how Watson, which are the things required in what services. There are like 6 to 7 services we have to work on it, and which services will require what are the internal, I mean, the algorithm in place. That theoretical concept is required. So then we'll be requiring precision, recall, and accuracy. These are some synonymous terms, and little bit difference is there, and have a better explanation in this Quora these articles. So how it is little bit different, what is the accuracy, and how recall is the percentage of document levels positive but successfully retrieved. Something we expect and something successfully retrieved. So kind of difference. Very good way its understanding is explained here. We'll discuss on that. So then what are the services we need to work on it? Conversion, document conversion. Conversion is for that chatbot. So then document conversion. This is I think again already the merged with the conversation. They have removed 4 to 5 services that has been used till 2015 because they don't want individual services, so that they merge and make a one things. Mostly comes under conversation. NLP, natural language understanding, is required. Personality insight. Personality insight will talk about this like the person is rude, person has anger in his the writing, and he is polite. So this kind of things can be highlighted once we upload a text, and then we use these features, services. The Watson tell us the percentage of keyword seems this person has angerness, smoothness. According to that, what we can do, how we can reply it, right? The person who is interacting with us, how we behave, we should respond the way he is behaving. If it's anger, then we have to make a polite, and we have to give him more assurance. So when we implement such a application, then it requires like tone analyzer, then personality insight, and speech to text. This comes under when we develop a chatbot. Speech to text may require, or any other application when you take the speech to text, the text tone analyzer will do the tone analyze, then you do then we have to reply. Like we can these different services and make our own applications. So use cases to And visual recognition. So how if we uploaded some image, how we can identify the image, how it is the spaces, how it identifies that because it has stored a million of images, and that help us using deep learning. It already has the capability to identify any image that we want to identify from as we give it as an input. So the discovery is can be used in two different ways. Like we can dump the data and do in the CSV file, and then do the analytics and do the discovery and do discovery in the sense the predicted output, right? And discovery news is like this is again the earlier old services, Watson services, discovery about the news. So they don't require some of the things explicitly different, so they can merge. So they have merged a lot of services to few. So retrieve and rank is used, like how we will go on this course, prepare and train, create and train and query and how just few steps are there, how it is help. Retrieve and rank, what it is do, most relevant matches, not one but the few match from the database, Solar database. It will pull and show it to the user. So that is what retrieve and rank do. So retrieve from a database and rank it appropriately and then display it. So then tone analyzer that I explain how to use this all every services we have to go through like this. Implementation details, use case details, pros and cons. So what's a natural language translator? Some quick links are there, video, and some SDKs, APIs. We have to check some of the APIs we need to understand. The personality insights. So individually, we need some theoretical concepts as well as the use cases for every services. 7 to 8 use services. We need the all these things for understand theoretical concepts, uses some use cases, and running the command wherever applicable, and see how Watson give us the response. Like tone analyzer, there is some ready-made things also to understand, like UI. I mean, in what IBM side, and how we if we run the command from our end, how it looks like, what is the response we get. So that will try in everything. So this is what retrieving rank again. I have how to use the service retrieving rank, speech to text, input output, visual recognition. I explained earlier. These are all diagrammatically how we have to understand and the steps. Correct. And then what is this? Oh, 1 second. This image got really big, I think. This is about okay, visual recognition services. I will check. Then use case we have to understand. See, manufacturing, visual, auditing. So visual recognition, when you say, we have to prepare with few use cases, which are the industries required and how it can be used. And is a visual recognition can be, when we say work in a manufacturing, what we require. We may you get the IoT data, and then the IoT data we put it, then we may require the visual recognition, right? Or we may require the Facebook data for that tone analyzer. So what are the use cases? These are the different use cases. So we have to understand like that. A practical way we have to understand. Then some demonstration we'll do this celebrity match application, audio analysis application. So this kind of will groom and help us to understand how Watson can be used using 3 or 4 services merging and make a the use case to make urban application. Chatbot demonstrate using retrieve rank, audio to text, and conversion services. So this is all about this course, and in the theoretical aspect, some practical, as I said, we'll go through it for each and every services. and video we have to understand, and machine learning we have to understand all algorithm, but not at the level of data scientists do with the Python or R programming. So and machine learning, whatever theoretical things are required for the exam, that I will keep in one document, and I will, after this course, end of the course, I will, whatever we taught, give it to you in a single document, so that during that exam also you can take the help.
All right.
So that's all about.
Yeah. Thanks a lot, Rahman. Okay. Just as a beginner point of view, do you have any student guide, Rahman, so that I can refer and just I can read out myself.
Okay. For that, what you can do is, once you start a course and what we are learning, you type that. Let's say what tone analyzer. If you type, IBM has documentations already there, and a red book is there. The red book, one red book is not. It will make you confused. The red book you will get about a neural network, and it's a very big. That will not one document. This is the precise document I prepared. But if you go with one red book for a neural network, one for this, then again it will be very used, right? So what is required for, as you said, I'm answering is because it's more required you to understand the concept behind the machine learning, whatever things is there, what this algorithm is, what is I mean, not at a basic level, that I will give you a rough in one things. And IBM has not put the machine learning, all the algorithm, explicitly, because their intention is not to teach people the machine learning, but ask people to use the Watson where machine learning is implemented. So that you will not get. So that I will prepare and give it to you. Other thing is like the services, whatever I said. Their diagram is there, like already I have also put it, merged it here. Diagram is there and API is there. And once we practice, we'll put it whatever extra is required along with that. So directly, so that in the certification times you can directly take help. If you're going giving from home, you can directly, or you can prepare it well before appearing it. But not a single document which says that whatever you're saying that some 100 pages, or it has to be, but 90% will cover it and put it in one document.
Yeah, that's what, my thing is, previously I learned SAP or any other technologies, I have come across a lot of, technologies. So whenever I take any training for that particular technology, they give a student guide or, training material. It comes around, 400 pages or 500 pages. First, they talk about, in the material, if you are going through step by step, they're talking about a little bit about the theory, then the examples, then after the chapter, one quiz and plus exercise, that's the way, I have come across. So, correct. Similar way, just I'm expecting here, because here, just referring here and there and going through a lot of documentation and red books and X, Y, Z. Yeah.
Not required, so because I said, as I said, as I said, I have seen like this. There are links has been put across here only, wherever is required, and why? What is it that the machine learning things I cannot put it, and some of the things here rather than theoretical things, the IBM has recommended these videos. So wherever videos is required, you have to go through the video, right, to understand. Then this machine learning, they have not put any. They don't have a guidelines. But from my Python courses, data science courses, I have enough good things too. So for this course also, I from that, I have to put it, because whatever you saying, for SAP do like this as a, if not, IBM has not come explicitly guide for these courses. But as per my experience and that whatever is required, what is covered, and what they said is you have to cover these things. And
Yeah.
there is, I mean,
No,
I think you
there
probably
is
already get this right? Contents that
Rahman, there
requirement.
is no question. There is no question about your experience, because here my thing is, just we are here for about 35 hours training. So 35 hours or 40 hours training. After that, just how can I cross verify or refer or something like that. So it's my thing. If it is a spoon feeding or simple way of learning in the sense, it would be easy for me, because you are an experienced person. Just you can throw a concept quickly. But from my point of view, just if I have something to refer and cross refer and work out really well, then it would be great. That's the way I'm thinking.
Yes, yes. I'm giving you 100% assurance that this is the broad way I have put all this, the curriculums, whatever is covered. Apart from this is a broad way, right? So like video is there, but like this this will I put across. I already have from data science course, so I will put it across and join it in one document and give it to you. And then see here what is different like other courses. Some of the things as like some of the things. 1 second, I will show you like how it is well defined. I will put those link and not link. Probably I will copy and total contents here only. So give me a moment. I will show you.
Rahman, last time you showed me, right, one PDF. Hello.
Yes.
Yeah, that is IBM Watson only, right? You have showed me last time.
And yes, yes, I will go with it. See, like this is written every.
Sorry, Rahman, we are unable to hear you. Hi, Java. He went offline again. He will rejoin.
Yeah, I guess. Yes.
You shared me last time one good PDF for material, each and everything with the diagram only. It is everything is explained. So I thought you forget or what? I don't know.
Yeah, that's what exactly I'm looking for it.
Yeah, let me.
Yeah, that's what exactly I'm looking for it. Yeah, because 35 hours in 40 hours, such an advanced thing, it is very difficult, to be honest. So that's what I'm pressurizing, all the time.
Java, if you want, I can share some this IBM Watson Analytics related PDF materials. So actually, I missed out
Yeah,
the document.
you show me that, if you have that.
Okay, let me finish it.
Yeah, okay.
Then
because some of the files are available, but they're relevant to the training material only.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm looking. Most of the services are available in a 30 days trial. They're giving. So if I get that one, just I can prepare myself the theory and if I can get clarification from this gentleman. So that's my way of learning.
Okay.
Maybe I'm a bit old.
Yeah. Understood. So let me rejoin him.
Yep.
Hello, Rahman. Are you able to hear me? Hello.
Hello.
Yeah. Now it's
Yeah.
fine. See,
Okay.
last time also
Uh,
we are able to hear you, but you are unfortunately went off. Okay. Right. I'm giving the presenter role.
now you can see my screen.
Yeah. Not yet.